Tater here again, and I've made a change. I've turned, instead of messing with, I had it, I've turned my graphic settings down to medium, which were the same thing as in the last video. But this time I turned my resolution down. Instead of turning it to low, the graphic settings, I turned the resolution down. And I want to see how it looks. I've also turned on the frames per second overlay so I can see what's happening. Right now it's maxing out at the 60 frames per second that Bethesda allows. They don't allow more than that because it has to do with, I think, the way it runs on consoles. They don't want it to run too much faster on a PC than it does on consoles. Okay, so we got a little bit of a drop when I came into here. But not really. I mean, it's doing pretty good, man. Turning that resolution down helped. I'm not getting that jumpy stuff anymore when I'm walking around. Yeah, I think I'm zeroing in on this whole resolution thing now. That's 60 frames per second, though. I really wish you could adjust it up from there. It's still shaking. Even though I'm hitting 60 frames per second, it's still jittery. It's not like this when I'm playing without recording. That jitter is what I'm trying to get rid of. And it doesn't seem to be the FPS that's causing that. I've got all the filters turned off. Anti-aliasing and anisotropic filtering is all turned off completely. Everything else is set on medium. It does look better though, I will say that. Let's see if I can find a dungeon to go into. Actually, I'm going to travel back to my house and walk around. And I'll see what it looks like there. Because I was having really shaky problems inside the house. This isn't too bad. When I was in here earlier, it was looking a little shaky, but it's not too bad right here. Let's go inside. I know there's a way to get this thing to not be shaky, because when I play it on Ultra, yeah, it seems shaky. When I play it on Ultra, very shaky. But my frames per second, they are dropping down. Like there, it dropped into the upper 40s for a second. So the rendering, it's still shaky. I think that I still need to try to go down a little bit in the resolution to really get that shakiness out of it. So I'm going to do that right now, and then I'm going to come back. I'll just save right here. I'm going to go leave and then come back with the new resolution, and we'll see what it looks like. Okay, I'm back. I'm at 720p, but I put it windowed, and that fixed it. Unfortunately, it's a lot smaller for me to look at, but man, this looks really good. Yeah, my frame rate is pegging 60 and it ain't moving. So this is how you record on Skyrim. You record in a smaller, you put it in windowed mode. And I'm sure the same thing would also work if you were being live streaming, like on Steam, having your buddies watch you play your game. This is the kind of settings you would want to keep your game on if you wanted them to join in and watch your game without losing frame rates really bad in Skyrim. Oh yeah, this just looks fantastic. This is how Skyrim is supposed to look. And I'm wondering if I could even turn up the graphics settings again and leave it on 720p. Although it looks pretty good just like this, man. Maybe I would turn the anisotropic filtering up slightly. Leave it on medium. And maybe turn the anti-aliasing on to a couple of, maybe 2 samples. Just to make it smoother for rendering off in the distance, you know. And make things a little sharper looking. Hey, they really look pretty good though right now, man. This is the key. Running this in a 720p window is the way to do it. If you're recording or live streaming Skyrim, this is the way to do it right here. Okay, well I'm going to go away and come back again, and this time I'm going to put it into. I'm going to turn on some stuff. I'm going to turn on some filters, so I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, and I have turned on 2 samples of anisotropic, or 2 samples of anti-aliasing, and 4, I think, samples of anisotropic filtering. And it still looks pretty decent. And the rendering is much better off in the distance with the anisotropic filtering on. I don't see a lot of stuff popping onto the screen now in the distance. So it didn't seem to hurt the resolution. I mean, I'm still pegging 60. Let's go inside and check it out. But this is how Skyrim's supposed to look. Now, hopefully this is going to show up as full screen on the video. That's something I'm waiting to see. Because like I said, I'm running it windowed. I pretty much have to run it windowed to run this at 720p like this. If you run it full screen, there's no way to get it not shaky, especially indoors. But this looks pretty good, man. I mean, yeah, there was right there was a little shake. But it's not like vomit shake. It's not going to make you sick. Hey, man, this axe is dogging me big time. Let's get this thing out of here while I'm here, you know. I'll throw it over here in this corner, I guess. That's perfect. Alrighty. No, this looks great, man. Now, the only problem that I'm having is I can't see that great, and I'm looking at a screen that's a window that's half the size of my screen, but I can still see it. Let's see what it looks like here. I can read those. A little tough, but I can see them. I know what they are. I mean, I've played Skyrim enough, I guess, to know what they are. But they are a little tough for me to see from this distance. My monitor sits a little far away from me since I'm running Eyefinity and 3 monitors. They have to sit far away from me. But I can do it. I can do it. For resolutions and frame rates like this on Skyrim, I will make the sacrifice, my friends. So that was all I wanted to do in this video. I wanted to, I was thinking about it and I thought that maybe this would fix it, and it did. So from here on out, this is how I'm going to be running Skyrim, at least when I'm making videos. So that's it. This is a real short one, and this may be the end of this video series. We'll see. I doubt it. There's probably going to be a couple more because I'm formulating a plan that has to do with that Blue Creek. Well, you know what? Let's not make this the end because it just reminded me. I did some research. The Blue Creek estate is right over here somewhere. So if I fast travel to Niece's cabin, I should be able to walk over here and find it. And the reason why the guy, he does go to into the bar, the inn at Falkreath, but he's only there after I go over there, and I got to get the key to the place from a bandit and also a letter, and then he comes. Then he's in the bar or the inn. So let's fast travel over here to Anice's cabin and see if we can find Blue Creek Estates. That way it won't be such a short video. It's a waste of time. Okay, fast travel, yeah. You can put this stuff away. Alright, now. Where are we at? Make sure we're traveling the right way. We want to go pretty much due west, I think. Okay, I've sped this up because I'll just let you know I didn't find it. So I just want to speed it up through the whole process here and get to the end of the video and without actually cutting anything out. I'm gonna have to go back and look. It's obviously either the problem is either it's not where I think it is, or it's just not loading into my game at all. I know it's loading in because I can see it loading in at the beginning when the mods are coming up, but I may need to change it. Although it used to work in the order that it's in. So yeah, I probably have just the wrong place. I'll have to go back and watch the video where the guy who made it. So that's it. I'll let it run through the fast stuff, and then my voice commentary will be back on after that. Okay, keep going this way. Yeah, it was up here, I think. There's the dock. And then I went up this road here. And then this is Brittleston Pass, South Brittleston Pass. There is the cave, and that's the pass, actually. So, nope, nothing here, man. You know, I could just fast travel here. I'd already found it. Oh, no, I hadn't. Maybe I had. I don't remember. It's farther away from Anissa's cabin than I thought, though. Anyway, I really thought it was right in here, but I'm going to have to go look again. It could be that it's just not loading, too. So, I mean, I've got it, but it says it's loaded. I may have to shift the order. I'm going to do that in another video, though, because I think this is probably going on now for a while. And it's boring to watch somebody do this kind of stuff. I'm just putting it up there for now. Once I start doing the run through, the actual playthrough on Skyrim, I'll probably be pulling these at least out of the playlist. I'll leave them on YouTube if anybody wants to look at them, but that's it. Okay, I'll talk to you later.